Good morning, everyone. I am so excited to be here with you today. Today is Mother's Day. And you know what? Around Rock Point, Mother's Day is a really big deal. You know, if you haven't texted your mom, you should text her. Tell her Happy Mother's Day. You know, one of the things that we love to do around here is plan something special on Mother's Day. And today we have a really good service planned. We have a service that is going to speak right to the heart of mothers. And I just know that you will get something out of it. You know, one of the things I was telling somebody this morning is I believe everybody mothers somebody in some way, whether it is you are a coach, whether it is that you are, maybe you're young and you babysit, whatever it is, you mom somebody. And you know what? If you're watching this morning, how about you put Happy Mother's Day in the comments? Just say Happy Mother's Day to like whoever is watching. We want to make sure that we cover it all, because if you were in the building, we would tell you Happy Mother's Day. So you guys tell each other Happy Mother's Day. Also, do you have any plans? Like, what are you going to do today? I know for me, my ideal Mother's Day is probably taking a nap, seeing my kids for a little bit, and then you know what? I love that on Mother's Day, we have a tradition as we just get together as a family. We have, I have 5 girls, so I get to spend time with them and then with my mom and my sister. And we just kind of get to honor that, you know, the moms in our lives and the people that have been around. So you know what? We have a great service plan. Like I said, we have a special panel. Pastor Shane's going to give us a message. And you know, I know that God has something for you in this. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit back and just focus on what God has to say with you through this message. And I will be back afterwards and we'll talk a little bit about the service. Watch this.
All right, let's stand together. Walking the wayside, lost on a lonely road. I was chasing the highlight, trying to satisfy my soul. All the lies I believed in left me crying like the rain. Then I saw lightning from heaven, and I've never been the same. I'm gonna climb a mountain, I'm gonna shout about it. I am a child of love. I found a world of freedom, I found a friend in Jesus. I am a child of love. Oh, y'all put y'all's hands together with us. I felt the sting of the fire, but I saw you in the flames. Yes, I did. Just when I thought it was over, say, you brought me out of the grave. Hallelujah. I'm gonna climb a mountain, I'm gonna shout about it. I am a child of love. I found a friend in Jesus. I found Jesus. I am a child of love. Come on, play it now. Yeah. Oh, I am a child of love. Yeah. Oh, I am a child of love.
Nothing can change the way you love me. Nothing can change the way I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can separate.
Nothing can change the way you love me.
Nothing can change the way I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can separate.
I'll play that guitar now.
Gonna climb a mountain. I am a child of love.
I found the world of
Freedom.
I am a child of love. Sing it again. I'm gonna climb a mountain, I'm gonna shout about it. I am a child of love. I found a world of freedom, I found a friend in Jesus. I am a child of love. Yeah. Oh, I am a child of love. When darkness tries to roll over my bones and sorrow comes to steal the joy I own, when brokenness and pain is all I know, yeah, I won't be shaken. I won't be shaken. Come on, if you know it, sing with us, my fear. 'Cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Yeah, my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your, yeah. Oh, shame no longer has a place to hide, for I am not a captive to life. I'm not afraid to leave my past behind. No, I won't be shaken. Oh, I won't be shaken. Y'all sing. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Oh, we sing there's power. There's power that can break off every. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There's power that can empty out. Oh, sing it now. Yeah. There's resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name. There's power in your. Sing it again. There's power. There's power that can break all my chains. Yeah. There's power that can empty out a grave. There's resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name. There's power in your name. Let me hear you say, my fear. My fear. Stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. One more time, all you got, my fear. Oh, my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Right now, I'm standing in your love. I'm standing on the rock. When I'm standing in your love.
Well, hey, good morning. My name is John Evans, and we just want to wish all the moms out there watching and together happy Mother's Day from Rock Point Church. Yes, something to cheer about this morning. And our mission is to help people heal from life's hurts, and we hope that today it does just that for you, that it encourages you, uplifts you, and provides healing in your life. And if you're visiting with us this morning, you're in for a treat, and we're so glad that you said yes to being here. Maybe you were invited, or maybe you saw something online, and however you got here, we're so glad that you're with us, and we hope that you enjoy today's service.
There's power that can break off every chain. There's power that can empty out a grave. Oh, there's resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name. There's power in your name. There's power that can break off all my chains. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. There's power that can empty out the grave. There's resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name. There's power in your 'cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand. 'Cause my fear doesn't, yeah. 'Cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Oh, my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Oh, my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love.
You guys can have a seat. Well, guys, if I have not met you, my name is Adina, and I am on staff here at Rock Point. And as a mom of 5 girls, I have had I don't want to say fair share of parenting struggles, because I feel like I've had more than my fair share of parenting struggles. Thank you. Well, you know what? Happy Mother's Day to you guys. I hope that y'all don't get tired of hearing that. But you know, one of the things about being a mom is that it truly bends and it shapes you in ways that you could never imagine. I know for me, being a mom, it has caused me to say and do things I never, ever thought was possible. I never thought some of those things would come out of my mouth. I've even had the thing like where I've said, gosh, I sound just like my mom. But today, I want you guys to meet some of my friends. I'm going to welcome out a few of my friends. Y'all can go ahead and give them a little round of applause. We have, come on out, Kelly and Kate and Carrie. And this morning, we want to talk a little bit about how, as a mom, it's a constant battle of being enough and doing enough, and how you have dreams as a mom for your children, but you also have dreams for yourself. And one of the things I have learned and I've heard, time and time again is, as a mom, we just feel an overwhelming amount of time that we are just not enough, that we can't do it all, and that, at night when we lay our head down on the pillow, instead of, being so thankful for everything that we have, we're running through a list in our mind of how we sucked today. I mean, can I say that? How sometimes we just suck. And so, I brought some friends up here, and we're going to just have a little discussion, because I want, you guys to know that we're with you. It may not be something that we talk about a whole lot, but it is something that every mom struggles with. So welcome, ladies. All right, we're going to just jump right in. So what is one area in your life that you specifically feel like you are not enough for your children? Just go ahead. Just jump in.
I think the first thing that came to my mind was their educational needs. Because I'm really good at nurturing and taking care of physical needs. But when they got to school, I was like, I need help.
Yeah.
They're learning stuff I didn't remember. So that was my first thought.
Yeah, that's good.
For me, it's kind of the opposite. I don't think this is on.
There you go.
Sorry. Can you all hear me now? Yeah?
There you go.
For me, it was kind of the opposite. I was a single mom. My oldest was born when I was 19, and I spent a lot of time working and trying to make ends meet and trying to put food on the table and trying to get the laundry done, and my free time was spent doing the chores. I look back and I felt like I didn't ever have enough time or bandwidth to spend time on the floor playing or wrestling or getting dirty with them. It was always just doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you, Kelly?
For me, it's more emotional, right? Like, your kids are hurting, and you want to be able to just, take their heart and hug them, and you can't. And what words do you say, and then you second guess those words, and the wisdom that you gave them, or you can't help them through that.
Yeah.
And
It is hard. So, we kind of talked about how our children can bring out the worst in us, like that that quality about you that, you know, maybe that's the opportunity that God uses to work on you. So what, can you talk about like an area or like a specific part of your life that your children really brought out like the worst in you?
That would be my middle child.
It's so true that we all have one child that tends to bring it out in us a little more.
She had 50 answers to no. I mean, and so by the time I got around to trying to parent this person who was way smarter than me, I just remember words from my children's pastor at the church we attended, and one of the things she said to me is, no means no. And I don't care if you said no to chewing gum. Don't waver, because once they get that, once you waver,
It's
I mean,
over.
they've got you. You can't
It's over.
go back.
Yes.
And so that was huge to me.
Yes.
No means no.
No means no. Kate,
Even
what
if you
about,
have to say it 50 times.
what about you, Kate?
I think that I probably didn't learn that lesson well because I always wavered. And so my kids kind of always, I feel like one of them really learned to manipulate, you know, and get her way. She's going to be someone's boss someday, though. So she's spectacular.
Way to be positive. Way to be positive.
Truly. But for me also, it was always feeling like I said, I never had the bandwidth. I always was busy and trying to get things done. And it was, you know, I've got to work to get to the next thing that needs to get done. And I would get angry, I think easily upset. And my first go-to response would always be to yell. And looking back on that, I regret that a lot.
And I bet you there's a lot of women that are watching today that can really identify with that, because I know for me, anger is one of the things that your kids, you're like, where did that come from? They just, you know, and I do like how you did not call out which child it was. I thought that was for a very specific reason. All right, Kelly, what about you? Do you have something your kids have taught you?
I think for me, they've taught me that I'm not ever patient, right? Like that there is a point in time where the flip will switch, or the switch will flip.
Yes.
And I think the best story I have is the two boys who are very similar in age, that they were sitting there and one was just pushing, right? And I look over and the other one's going, like
you about to
stop
get
doing
it.
that, right? And so, yeah, and he didn't, of course, and then it just, you know, and then there's no stopping, it just goes,
Yes.
right? So I think that, yeah, I'd
Man,
like
I
to think
love
I'm
that.
patient, but I'm not.
Yes. Another thing I think a lot of people can really resonate with is that the lack of patience. Our children are definitely trying on that. So the last question I'm going to ask you guys is, have you ever doubted that you are the right mom for your children, that you have what it takes to parent the child that God gave you?
Every day. Honestly, I mean, my husband can attest to the nights that I've gone to bed and like, I didn't do that right, or I should have done this, or I should have said that, or why are they doing that? Like, I apparently didn't teach them well enough, or what if, you know, when one went off to college, you know, what if I didn't teach him enough? Like, what if he doesn't know, you know, what if he doesn't make those decisions, you know? And so every day.
Every day. What about you guys?
That's a tough one. I can already like sort of feel it, but every day. I remember, excuse me, when my oldest graduated from high school, she walked across the stage and they said her name, and I blinked and I lost 18 years. And it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
For me, I think just the times back when, like, are you sure that I brought the right child home from the hospital? Because I just felt inadequate. And I think God blessed me with a circle of friends to do life with that I could just call. And I mean, I had that long cord, and I would be walking around the house trying to parent, getting advice from my friend who also had 3 kids, 4 and under. And I hope that for other mothers that they have, of course, God is first and foremost, but surround yourself with people who can give you advice and let God work through them as well.
And people that you can be authentic with and tell them about your struggles.
yeah.
Well, as moms, we all have those moments where we are filled with doubt and just really question, are we the right mom for the job? I know God gave me these kids, but he didn't give me an instruction manual. And, one of the things I think about is what would it look like if somebody different had raised my kids? But what I know, for you guys is that God chose you to raise the babies that he gave you, and you are the perfect mom, even though you cannot see it. You are the exact mom for your kids. I want you guys to watch this.
When I think of Carrie as a mom, I think of someone who loves their children unconditionally. She's always there to help them, to listen to them, to encourage them, and to pray for them.
My mom, Carrie, is such a beautiful soul and a God-fearing woman. She's so strong and a survivor. She has been the rock for this family, and I just want to thank you for being my mom. I love you.
Hi, Carrie. We knew each other less than a month, and you took care of me and the boys through a tornado. We've laughed together. We've cried together. We've prayed together. You got it. You are amazing. Happy Mother's Day.
My mom is Wonder Woman. She lets me cry on her shoulder. She gives me confidence. She encourages me. My mom's my best friend.
Hey everybody, my mom is the best mom ever because she's always been so supportive of me and my sister. Thanks, Mom, for all the love you've given us. I love you so much, and happy Mother's Day.
She is selfless. She cares and gives more to anyone and everyone that she can. She is always there when you need her at the drop of a hat and will do anything for anyone. I love you, Kate.
Hey, beautiful. I just wanted to tell you happy Mother's Day, and we are so proud of you, and I'm so proud of you for everything you've done as a mother, how you sacrificed everything for your kids, how you're a great stepmom to Giovanni and Gavin, a great mother to Kate and Lainey. I just want to tell you how much we appreciate you, and I love you, and I hope you have a happy Mother's Day.
Kelly is a fantastic mom. She stays in good contact with the kids, and she's not afraid to have those important conversations with the children.
She also is the type of mom that not only is not the type that says, do what I say, not what I do, but she models what she says.
So Kelly, we just want to say we love you tons, and happy Mother's Day.
I love my mom because she always makes me laugh, and I love my mom a lot. Happy Mother's Day.
She is my backbone, and I know that whatever situation I'm in, she's there for me for guidance or help or just someone to talk to because she's always been there.
If there's a Hall of Fame for mothers, I'm sure Kelly Perkins will be inducted into it one day. She's the kind of mom to our children, and when we've both been married before, you can't tell the difference. And I truly aspire to be the caliber father that she is as a mother, and I love her.
Wow. So, yes, you guys can clap for that. So, in case you couldn't tell, they did not know those videos were coming. So, we really wanted you guys to know that while we as moms and you guys are so hard on yourselves, the people in your life don't see that. The people in your life see the conversations that you have and how you show up and how you treat people. That's what they see, and that's what makes a difference in their lives. It's not whether you can help them with their homework. It's not whether you played with them. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're giving them everything that they need by the way that you love them. So, good job, ladies. So, yes, you give them another round of applause. So, at Rock Point, we have a team of people, well, just as a church as a whole, we really believe in moms. We are passionate about helping people heal and we know that healing yourself is going to heal your family. And so we wanted just to take a minute and say Happy Mother's Day to you guys from the staff.
To you, Mom. On Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day. On Mother's Day.
We see you.
To the mom whose house is messy.
Aren't they all?
To the mom who hates cooking. That's why we have takeout.
To the mom who's lonely.
You are a friend worth having. To the mom who's struggling.
Your love is filling the gap.
To the mom who miscarried.
You are not alone.
To the woman who hopes to become a mother.
Your dreams matter.
To the mom who has fostered.
Your love is fierce.
To the mom with loss.
We grieve with you.
To the mom who feels like she's messed up. Well, you're in good company. To every mom, you.
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 You. You.
You.
You.
You. You.
You. You are enough.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day!
The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you. Be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Let's stand together. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. So much peace right now. We sing. And amen, amen, amen. And
Be upon you and 1,000 generations, in your family, in the children, and the children, and the children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, in your family, in your children, and the children, and the children. May his presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and in you. He is with you, he is with you in the morning, in the evening, and you're coming and you're going, you're weeping and rejoicing. He is for you, 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 he is for you,
You guys can have a seat.
Tell me you're a mom without telling me.
So I gotta clear out my wallet and my purse. Tell me you're a mom without telling me you're a mom.
Tell me you're a mom without telling me you're a mom. I'll go first.
Tell me you're a mom without telling me you're a mom.
Mama!
Tell me you're a mom without telling me you're a mom.
So I won't like get messed up and stuff for the rolling poly.
Moms, happy Mother's Day. We are so glad that you joined us. We hope that that laughter continues all day for you. We love you, and we're so excited to be a part of your special day, whether you get to be at one of our physical locations or virtually you're in your living room or you're a hot tub or you're camping or wherever you might be. We're just really glad that you're here. So thank you for joining us today. So just before I talk to us for just a moment in what I'm considering a Mother's Day message, we've got a presentation to make, and I'm super excited about it. So let me tell you what we've been doing, and then I want to introduce some people to you. In fact, we have a couple of members of the board from the Yellow House Foundation. Would you guys go ahead and join me up here? And let me tell you, as they're coming, what we've been up to. We started this on Easter. And what we said on Easter is that we discovered, you guys come on into the camera and the light. Hi, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for being here. We discovered that the Yellow House Foundation is what they're a host of 43 recovery meetings, and some things had changed. You can go watch the video on social media. But what we decided to do is these are our people. We want to help. And so it's who we are, helping people heal from life's hurts. They are us, we are them. We're on the same team moving forward to do something. So we just said, what if we were to help these 43 recovery meetings have a new home, which is what they're looking for, because the home they're in has been sold, and they've now purchased some land in Leander and are ready to try to build here in Leander, and we need these 43 meetings every single week. And so they've jumped into action. We decided to jump into action and to partner here today. And so what we committed to on Easter is to put together $25,000 to help them get to where they are going. But in true Rock Point fashion, you need to know that that's not where we landed. That's not where we wanted to land. And so I'm just really super excited to offer you and present to you a check for $31,505 this morning, all right? There you go. You're welcome. Super excited. Yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. Rock Point Church, thank you. You guys are awesome. You never, ever, ever let it down. So excited about that. Well, moms, here we are, and I just couldn't start today without talking about this story that I read this last week about a second grade class that were doing a study for a week on magnets. And at the end of the week, it came test time, and so the teacher gave the test, and she decided she was going to give one question on the test to these second graders. And so the question went like this: what starts with M, has 6 letters, and picks up things? Unfortunately, half of the class failed because they answered with the word mother. So moms, let me just ask you to just relax for the next 5 or 6 minutes, because this is not a message about how you can be better, because we already think you are more than enough for us. Today, what I'd like to do is I'd like to talk to the rest of us for just a moment. To the men, to the students, to the kids in the room, about how we could do a better job at loving you moms. So ladies, listen, sit back and relax, smile. I never say this, but on Mother's Day, you can elbow whomever you want to as often as you want to. And you're already doing it, so feel free to applaud. Feel free to whistle anytime you may agree. That's okay. For all the rest of us, I want to give you a way to help that lady in your life never feel condemned or feeling like she's not enough. Many of us, and let's just be honest, we'll own this, right? That many of us who are not moms, the men, the kids, the students in their life, we often have the philosophy, I don't have to say it, they already know it. I've told you before, and if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Listen, the fact is, moms need to hear it, and fathers, let me tell you, our children need to hear us say it. When Julie and I only had one son, the first Mother's Day came around. And it was her first Mother's Day, our first child. And Julie asked me the question, are you going to get me anything for Mother's Day? And being the wise 26-year-old that I was, I said, why would I do that? You're not my mother. Needless to say, that was not my best moment. Needless to say, I was not thinking about the fact we were going to sleep in the same bed that night. And I also hadn't thought about the fact that Father's Day was just 6 weeks away. Listen to what the wisest man ever, Solomon, said. He says this, anxious hearts are very heavy, but a word of encouragement does wonders. Look, what I'm saying to the rest of us is that moms need to hear love with our words, especially today. Because moms have an incredible job. And let me just say, there is no position in the corporate world that compares to the physical, emotional, spiritual commitment that it takes to be a mom. So don't ever make the mistake of asking a mom, do you work or do you stay at home? Because the only thing worse than that is asking if she's pregnant when you're not 100% sure that she's expecting. And see, here's the point. In spite of all she does for us, we often get impatient with her. We get so used to that lady in our life taking care of things that we just come to expect it. And then we're angry when we're out of our favorite cookies, or we can't find our racquetball headband from 12 years ago because we think she hid it from us. And if you're a student and you're listening to my voice right now, let me just tell you, one of the reasons your mom picks you up from school is because you don't like to ride the bus. And you're upset at her for showing up 5 minutes late. Or maybe you're upset at her for showing up 5 minutes early because you wanted to hang out a little longer. Love her with patience. Just because she takes care of so much for us is no reason for us to take advantage of her. In fact, it's a reason to be patient and love her all the more. And by the way, students, and let me just qualify this too. Those of you under 25 years of age, it is completely unfair for you to be more kind and considerate and patient with your friends and your friend's mother than your own mother. In fact, if you treated your friends like you treat your mom, you wouldn't have any friends. If you treated their mom, your friend's mom, like you treat yours, their mom would let you have nothing to do with her kids. Listen, what I'm saying is moms deserve better. They are not rugs for us to wipe every negative thought on. Now, as life goes on, we're going to end up with aging parents. And just make a note, no matter what age you are, you're going to end up being an aging parent. And so I ran across a letter from an 85-year-old woman that she wrote to her kids right after she turned 85 and Mother's Day was coming up. I want you to listen to her letter to her kids. She said, "To all my children, I suppose being 85 this Mother's Day started my thoughts along these lines. This is a good time to tell you that what I truly want are things that I can never get enough of, yet they're free. I want the intangibles. I would like for you to come and sit with me and for you to be relaxed. We can talk, we can be silent. I would just like for us to be together. I need your patience when I don't hear what you said the first time. And I know how tiresome it is to always be repeating, but sometimes I must ask you to repeat. I need your patience when I think too much about the past with my slowness and my set ways. I want you to be tolerant with me about what the years have done to me physically. Please be understanding about my personal care habits. I spill things. I lose things. I get unduly excited when I try to figure out my bank statements. I can't remember what time to take my medication. I can't remember if I already took it or not. I take too many naps. Sometimes I sleep just to pass the day. So there you have it. Time, patience, and understanding. Those are the priceless gifts that I want. If I could have those things, I guess being old wouldn't be so bad after all. Love, Mom. So remember, a little more patience. For all the moms in our life, is there any gift that even comes close to saying thank you? I don't think so. But all of us should certainly be trying. See, the most generous way to love your mom today is through your words and your patience. Here's what Exodus chapter 20 said way back in the Old Testament. Honor your father and your mother. And let me just tell you, that is binding as long as your mother lives. I hear people say, well, you don't know my mom, Shane. My mother she wasn't honorable. She was a monster. If you take a look at what our Heavenly Father said, He didn't say anything about her being honorable as a qualification. He only asked, is she your mother? See, moms, what we're trying to get better at today is saying to you, and working on saying to you today, is that you are already enough for us. And so look, I want to ask all of the moms that are at our physical locations, moms who are watching virtually, young moms, grandmoms, great-grandmoms, stepmoms, single moms, expectant moms, adoptive moms, birth moms, and if there's any other moms that I have unintentionally left out, I want you to, right now, would you just stand where you are? All of you, and just in just a second, just stand where you are. Come on, moms, we know you're sitting there, right? Y'all stand. And for all of the rest of us, as they're standing for all of the rest of us, I want us to cheer in just a moment to express our appreciation for them like an unlikely miracle just happened and the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. And so, moms, listen, we love you. We appreciate you. We don't say it enough, and we don't say it well enough. But we love you, and moms, listen so closely. You are enough for us. So thanks, moms. For the rest of us, let's let them hear it. Moms, please stay standing for just a moment. Moms, please stay standing. Let me say a prayer for you, but just before I do, you're good, man. What a great looking group of ladies, right? Everyone else? Awesome. I'm so glad that we get to share a few moments out of your special day. Thanks for letting us do that today. I know this isn't an easy day for everybody. I'm one of those. It's not an easy day for me either. But I'm so thankful that you would allow us to celebrate with you today. And for those of you who are in pain today, I want you to know we love you, and you are not alone. Believe me. If you need to know that, come talk to me. You are not alone. Moms, I want to say a special prayer for you, but I want to tell you something, moms. Next week, we're going to start a series of messages called Picture Perfect, because we don't think we have to be picture perfect, but we're going to start a series about parenting called Picture Perfect. Moms, I don't want you to miss it. Dads, family members, make sure you're here. If you have a child in your life, if you're an uncle, if you're an aunt, don't miss this starting next week. Moms, I want to say a special prayer for you, and then you can be seated. And then I want you to watch the video about next week. Father, thank you for all the moms in this room. God, what a great thing that you created when you created a lady and just gave her this capability that's unexplainable to us, but they just have it, to know how to be a mom. God, that's just amazing. For those of us who are not, to sit back and watch that, that's just unbelievable. And God, what I love is that is your thumbprint on that lady. God, the fact that you love and you gave them that love. The fact that you're a nurturing God and you gave them that nurturing capability. God, the fact that you want to gather us when we're hurt. God, the fact that you place that into a woman in an amazing way is unbelievable. So God, we're so grateful for that. Thank you that you gave us, every one of us. There's a person that gave us life, and we're so grateful. So God, for these moms here today, these moms at our location, these moms sitting in their living room, God, I pray that you would let them know in just your way how incredibly powerful that gift of being a mom is. And that it is changing things in people's lives. God, would you help us to never forget who they are, what they've done, and what they continue to do and be in our lives. God, thank you. Help moms today to know that they are more than enough for us and that we value who they are and we lift that up, hopefully every day, especially today. In Jesus' name we pray for all these moms. Amen.
White eyes, big chains, made from all them memories. When the sea covers me, pull me out. When I'm in the clouds, catch me on my way back down. Family, this is my family. This is my
Well, this is a song we came across that we wanted to sing for moms today. So you guys can have a seat. The song tells a beautiful story of what we get from our mothers throughout the generations. So the song's called Talking to Jesus.
Used to pray out loud by her bed every night. To me it sounded like mumbling, like she was out of her mind. She said, boy, this kind of praying is what saved my life. You ought to try it sometimes. And now I know she was right. She was talking to Jesus. She was talking to Jesus. She's been talking to Jesus for all of her life. Mama used to drag me to church Sunday morning and Wednesday nights. Khaki pants and a polo shirt. Boy, I put up a fight. She said, son, one day you'll thank me for having God in your life. Yeah, I know she was right. Yeah, my mama was right. She was talking to Jesus, and I'm talking to Jesus. She got me talking to Jesus. Whoa. Yeah, I'm talking to Jesus. She's got me talking to Jesus. Yeah, I love talking to Jesus. Whoa. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. Whoa. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. Whoa. I've got 3 of my own now, trying to raise them up right. My oldest is 15. I remember what that was like, trying to deal with the drama, trying to figure out the questions in life. I've been looking for a way to show her how to make it all right. Then he walked in my room. I was saying my prayers the other night. He said, I'll come back later. I can tell you got a lot on your mind. I said, it's not an interruption. You couldn't have picked a better time. I was just talking to Jesus. Come on over and give it a try. We started talking to Jesus. We started talking to Jesus. We started talking to Jesus. Whoa. Now he's talking to Jesus. Thank God he's talking to Jesus. I hope he's talking to Jesus for the rest of his life. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. Whoa, I'm so glad I have. What a friend we have in Jesus. Thank you, Mama. What a friend we have. Oh, I know it's true, yeah. What a friend we have in Jesus. Whoa. There's no wrong way to do it. There's no bad time to start. It don't have to sound pretty. Just tell them what's on your heart. 'Cause it's not a religion. It's more like a friendship. Just talk to your Father like you are his kid. Just start talking to Jesus, yeah. Just start talking to Jesus. You can talk to Jesus whenever you like. Just start talking to Jesus. Just start talking to Jesus. Just keep talking to Jesus for the rest of your life.
Dear Mom, you never gave up on me. You were and are always still there for me. You prayed for me before I was born, when I was a child, as a teenager, and as an adult. You never gave up hope that Jesus would work in my life. You were there in my pain, praying through the hurt that I put you through. When I needed someone to talk to, you never shut me out. Even when my life didn't look like what any mom wants for their son, you still wanted me. Mom, without your love for me and the relationship you kept through rough times, I would not be the man that I am today. When I became a Jesus follower, we celebrated. I I'll never forget that even in my worst, you loved me and wanted to be my mom. Thank you for your love of Jesus, of me, and never giving up hope that Jesus is a miracle worker. I love you, Mom, and happy Mother's Day.
Just start talking to Jesus. Just start talking to Jesus. Just keep talking to Jesus for the rest of your life. Or just keep talking to Jesus. Just keep talking to Jesus. Or keep talking to Jesus for the rest of your. Come on, y'all sing with us. What a friend. Oh, what a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. So faithful. What a friend we have in Jesus. Oh, when I don't feel enough now, say, oh, what a friend we have in Jesus. Tell what a friend we have. Even at my worst, say, what a friend we have in Jesus. Oh, what a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus.
What? I hope that you as a mom just know that you are loved and that you are valued on Mother's Day. And you know what? I want to let you know that if you are in the Leander area, we have photo ops here all day. I told you earlier, Rock Point does Mother's Day right. And so we've got some photo ops out there. Gather your family, come on up and take a family picture. I also want to let you know that normally we throw to the family experience right now, but we have all of those on demand. You can look on YouTube and you can just search Rock Point Church Family Experience. You can also find those on our app or our website. And that way you can watch the family experience anytime with your kids. Also, like Shane mentioned, we have a Picture Perfect series coming up, and that is on parenting. And we believe in the value of parenting and raising kids. And I hope that it is a series that you will tune into because you are not going to want to miss it. Happy Mother's Day. Have a great day.